Amigos, amigas, friends, my friends, everybody. You know who this is? Of course, this is Thunder Rosa. And I want to introduce to all of you guys, all of you, this absolutely amazing channel. This is the Dre 41 Gaming channel. And if you haven't seen this, guys, you are watching Dre 41.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Dre41, aka Mr. 4K, aka El Fuego, the spiciest of Dre. And welcome to another episode of ECW Anarchy Rulz. And this episode we are going to talk about what are we going to talk about? Because I could have swore that I had the idea last week. We talked about gameplay, we talked about presentation. What else can we talk about what makes a good wrestling game? We did moves. Oh, high flying moves. Oh my goodness, guys, listen. High flying moves are so damn important. And that's something that has been lacking. Now, you probably sitting there saying to yourself, what? Like, Dre, what do you mean? I'm talking about high-risk maneuvers, corkscrew punches. And this is stuff I'm talking about from inside the ring, going outside, top rope, or either springboard. Now, the only example that I can give you guys right now is WWE 2K22. So that's what I'm going to talk about. Here's the biggest problem that I have with it, right? And once again, I'm only saying this because they're the only game in town right now, and that's just what I'm going to run with. Now, my issue. Also, this game only can do entrances with 3 players. Once you go to 4, it doesn't do it. Very strange, but it is what it is. There was never fire in ECW during entrances. Let's not worry about that. So, in 2K22, right, the only outside moves you can do is a double axe handle and I think a fist drop. Now, who goes to the top rope? Who walks through fire like that? But who goes to the top rope in WWE right now that you see on TV that does a damn double axe handle to the outside? Who does a fist drop to a wrestler on the ground? Outside. Who? Nobody. Why the hell you can't do your regular dives from the top rope onto an opponent when they're standing or laying down on the outside? Why? That doesn't make sense. Add the ability. Like, that should be an update. Honestly, people, when you see this video, let them know you want high-risk maneuvers to work like they do in-ring when you're on the top rope, the same way outside the ring. Real talk. Because that don't make no damn sense to where you can't do that. It doesn't. It makes 0 sense and it's kind of dumb. To be completely honest, like, I don't even understand how they even went about making it seem like that makes sense. Like, for an example, Charlotte does a corkscrew moonsault to the outside. This is what she does. I bet you can't do that in the game. I bet you can't do that. I guarantee you can't do that. Why? Because a corkscrew moonsault to a standing opponent isn't even in the game. It's not. You can't do a moonsault to a standing opponent. Why? Why not? It's in wrestling. Like, it's so strange. Like, you can't do a moonsault to a standing opponent. I don't get it. I truly don't get it. Like, there's so many high-risk maneuvers that are out in wrestling right now that wrestlers in WWE does that aren't in the game. Or it's so weird. It's so weird. I know for me, when I'm making a wrestler who has, you feel me, any type of high-risk maneuvers, it's always in my mind like, all right, I hope hope that they have some of their high risk maneuvers. Like for an example, and I'm in the process of, well, I already finished making Hayabusa's, base call, entrance, winning victory, things like that. So that's already good to go. So now I'm kind of at the point where it's like, all right, now I want to do his moves. And now I got to fight with the game to figure out, hey, are they going to have his moves in here? Or what they not going to have, what they are going to have? That's the most important thing. You feel me? So I don't know. We'll figure it out as it comes. But yes, high risk maneuvers are definitely important. Making not character specific, but cruiserweight specific moves is what we are lacking. And I know people saying, "Oh, Hurricanranas, they're in the game." No. What I mean is cruiserweight transitional moves. From just over exaggerated arm drags to tilt-a-whirls to head scissors. They're nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. And I really feel like they need to be brought in. They were in the game before, years ago. There's something that needs to really be put back in. It's important. It's really important. And I don't know, like I said, I feel like they can do it. They have the ability, so why not? Why not? I just don't I don't understand why they don't. I mean, and tag team moves, we're not even gonna talk about how this game right here, ECW Anarchy Rulz, that came out 2000? That came out in the year 2000, maybe 2001? No, 2000, I want to say. 2000, right? They have a double team move in here. One wrestler goes to the wrestler's head. The other one goes to their legs. One does a Boston Crab, and the other one puts the opponent in the camel clutch. We don't have that in WWE games. We don't. Oh, also, just for you guys to know that this match is a finisher only in order to win. Okay, so just letting you guys know. It's only 5 minutes left in this match, and they're only on yellow. So, it might be tricky. It might be. We might not have a winner. But, regardless of that. So, I know for me, I feel like it's important to have these type of moves in the game to really bring the immersion in, because like I said, it all boils down to character. You feel me? Like, regardless if somebody in WWE does the move or not, it's still something that is important to have in there. I want to make sure that the wrestling code has it in there. I hope to I feel like AEW game coming out later this year. I'm assuming, like, what people say in September, which will be crazy to have an AEW game. But I'm hoping that it's a game where, with Ukes having so much freedom to really, make this game the way that they have the freedom to make. I feel like they should go all out. I'm hoping that this game they have multiple arenas, all the pay-per-views. You feel me? They should. Oh, I would hope to God I don't think they'll have Cody Rhodes in the game. It would be hard if he was in the game. I would be so happy to see Cody Rhodes in the game. But just the animations, I know they're going to be on point. I know those animations are going to be on point. That's the one. The controls. I'm not. There is some worry in regards to the controls. There's some worry, but I'm hoping that they do classic controls. I'm hoping that they do that. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm very intrigued to see. And they're supposed to be doing a showcase or something of the AEW game. I want to say, like, what, in a week or two or something like that. I think like maybe around All Out. I don't know. We'll see. But Yeah, I'm ready to see that. I'm definitely ready to see that. Like that's facts. Like I'm ready to see what they got because I'm sure. Like I said, I'm not worried about what Ukes can do. Ukes got the training wheels off. They had the training wheels put on them years ago by 2K. And I feel like it handicapped them a lot in regards to what innovations they can really put into the game. I feel like now they have the ability to do that with the AEW game. I'm just hoping that this AEW game is an AEW game and not a 2K, a WWE game with an AEW skin over it. The gameplay kind of looks like 2K, kind of has the same animations. I know people are saying no it don't, but if you really look at it and take it from somebody who has a lot of wrestling games, you can see some animations that Ukes had in the can and been using for some time. Now, I know 2K has the rights to the engine per se, but which version of the engine? Do Ukes have the ability to use an older engine? Because think about it, man, building an engine from 2019 and that was 2022, it's possible. It's possible, but it'll be difficult. You feel me? Like they put 20 plus years into the engine that they had and now 2K got it. Real talk. I think this match is gonna end in a draw because no one got eliminated yet. Nobody has done their finisher. I think I picked the wrong match for this. Inside Cradles is not gonna work, brother. But yeah, AEW games. Well, it's called Fight Forever, which is an okay name. Fight Forever. I would have honestly called it AEW Double or Nothing, or just Dynamite, honestly. But Fight Forever is okay. It's okay. It's okay because a lot of the times we're either used to like a number being associated with it or a show, and that's mainly because, well, no, not really, not, but kind of. When you think about American wrestling games, like even WCW Nitro, WCW Thunder, WCW NWO Revenge was different versus the World was different, but even like WWE games, it was either names of pay-per-views or the shows. SmackDown versus Raw, SmackDown or Raw, or WrestleMania, or whatever, Day of Reckoning, which wasn't a pay-per-view, but you know what I mean. I guess Fight Forever works. I guess Fight Forever works. We could run with that. I don't mind it. I'm just gonna be quiet on that one. At first, I felt like I had something deep to say about it, but I don't now. Because now I'm thinking about it. I don't have anything to say. There's 22 seconds left, and it's gonna go out as a draw, which is fine. These three had some great matches back in the day. If you're ever on the Bird app, definitely check it out. If you're outside the United States, God bless you, because you don't have to use the Bird app right now. So that's beautiful. That's a wonderful thing, because the Bird app is trash. But that is it for this video. It looks like Tajiri wins by most damage. Yeah, there we go. Tajiri wins by most damage. Let me know what you guys think in regards to high-risk maneuvers and things of that nature in wrestling games. Other than that, stay safe. If you're new, subscribe. Catch you on the next one. Later.